All right. Welcome everybody to Board Me Up, where I hunt out the latest in board game releases so you don't have to. And happy Monday to everybody. All right, first of all, starting out, and welcome to a new week. That's usually a hotter time for board games and Kickstarters. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. That looks really cool, actually. So the first one, I was just curious whether it's a board game or a video game. Looks like it's a video game, and it's looking really cool. It's a side scroller, but with those nice 3D-ish graphics going on. So looking very cool. Is there an early bird? There is an early bird, so if anybody's interested in backing this, do check it out. And if you're a PC gamer, and that's Spirit of the Samurai. So I'll check that out more on its last hours. Well, we will save that one. Okay, next one is Rulebenders, a rule-bending theme traveling adventure game. All right, this one's for, let's see how it's doing on funding, 51,060, so they're going to do it. And they have a nice realistic goal of 60,000. It's their 9th project, so that's why they're doing rather well. They've already got a following. 3 to 5 players, so nothing interesting, or not interesting for me personally, but keep your eye on this one. Looks like it's a decent one. Yeah, don't know much more about it. We'll check it out more in its last couple days. All right, next we got Rapture Tabletop, a skirmish miniature tabletop war game with an immersive story. Those are beautifully painted miniatures, and they're just great looking miniatures. Let's see, 2 players or more. So there you have it. If you're interested in a skirmish game, it's up here. And they got a lot of information, looks like. So you can keep scrolling and scrolling. They do have stretch goals, it looks like, and all that. 13,000 out of 32,000. So we'll check it out in its last 18 days, or in its last 24 hours. So we will save that one. So far, saving everything that I've mentioned. So we will be checking back on it as it's ending its time on Kickstarter. Elemental Force of Nature. Looks like a card token, card game of what? Let's see. Elementals strive to outwit each other with the forces of nature in its strategic turn-based struggle for power. Not sure if this one's going to make it. They're looking for $12,000. They've got under 1,000 right now. It is a first-time project for this creator, so good luck to them. It's tough. It's a tough start. It looks like they're going to need more graphics on their Kickstarter page. So if they're watching this, spice up the Kickstarter page.
A powerful being able to shape
maybe
fire,
move up
wood,
this,
earth,
or move up the
wind,
contents to
lightning,
the top
and
of the
water
page.
into mighty natural phenomena as you battle other elementals in this exciting new light strategy card game. Become more powerful with elemental tokens. Change the course of battle with dynamic effects.
Cool.
And bend the forces
Show
of
an
nature
actual
to your
gameplay.
will as you strive to prove who's the true force
Well.
of nature. In Elemental Force of Nature, you defeat other elementals by crushing their natural phenomena and ensuring they can't
Okay.
counter you. Each round is unique as
Not
players
sure
use
how many
natural
players.
phenomena and element tokens differently. Will you play defensively, preparing to leave as few openings as possible, or aggressively ensuring you always have the chance to counter and attack other elementals? Each card is made of attribute elements and has strengths in the form of elements it can crush.
Alright, checking how
Element
many
tokens
players it
allow
is.
you to manipulate the composition of natural phenomena to change
Looks like it's going to be...
Elemental takes about 15 minutes to an hour to play and accommodates 3 to 8 players.
3 to 8
It's
players.
designed for strategic gamers who want a game they
Alrighty, so good luck to them. I'll be closing that one out. So if you're interested in watching this one, keep your eye on it. They do have a, what is that, an early bird? It's a limited one, so, but it's got a high number to the limit. Alright, next we have Triathlon series board game. So if you're into biking and stuff like that, you may want to check this one out. This is a reprint, so let's see what the first one is looking like on Board Game Geek. If we can find that real quick. There it is. And the first one's rated... okay, that's not the first one. Let me see here if we can find that. Triathlon series. Okay, 2016. Let's see what it's rated. It doesn't have a weight to it. Rating 7.0. Okie dokie. So, there you have it. Should we keep an eye on it? Well, let's see. Just a moment. Let's see how many players it is. And it is playable with... Not saying it up top. Yeah, that's something you guys got to do if you're launching projects. Is it their first? It says reprint, so it's a reprint by somebody else, it seems, or a different Kickstarter account. Okay, now I'm not seeing how many players it is off the bat. I'm not sure if I'll be looking deeper into that. Let's look at the layout of the game real quick if we can get that.
I'm on the right pace. Now it's your turn. Find your inner tribe.
That's a very... it looks like they got stock video or something. That's a very professional video for this. It doesn't show anything of the game. But it looks like they could have almost gotten that stock footage somewhere and put the narration over. I don't know. But the video itself is very professional. So it has 2 to 4 players. There's the game. There's a how-to. They should have posted more. Like, what's all this stuff? Triathlon Union. Okay, how is that? Maybe it's related to some pledges. Yeah, I'm sure if you're into triathlon and biking, you'll be looking deeper into this and it'll all make more sense. I'll keep it on the back burner, so we'll check it out in its last 24 hours on Kickstarter. Next we have with 59 days, so they gave themselves a lot of time as it's their first project. It is a strategy game and resource management game where you run your own dungeon. See, I like the sound of that, running your own dungeon. So let's take a look at that. It looks like it is a video game, though. It's a 2D video game. Not interested. If you're interested, go check it out. I'll be closing that one out. And the next in store is MaBa MEDUSA, unreleased toy of 80s. See, that just intrigued me. Unreleased toy of 80s, of the 80s. The last MaBa to have. I just had to see what this is all about. There's a good chance it won't get any funding. It's got 29 days to go. What's going on here? So these toys, and they were unreleased. Okay. See, these are cool for collector's toys. I find them so much better than Funko Pop. Yeah. So much better than Funko to me. There's versatility to them. They're much more collectible. They have much more character. Personally, I prefer them a lot more to Funko Pop, so shout out to that. Shout out to these guys. I hope they're successful. I'll look into it more later. Let's see if they fund. I'll keep it on the lookout. So we'll check it out when it's in its last hours. Okay, next is Minotaur Warriors, high quality miniature, Minotaur miniatures, and that's something I'd be interested in seeing as high quality Minotaurs. So let's see how I like these Minotaurs. They're okay. Nothing bad. Look like high quality prints and designs. Are there Minotaurs I like more out there? I think I could find something out there. But when I'm on a Minotaur miniature hunt, I'll definitely check this out. For now, I'll be closing it. If you're interested, do check it out. It's Minotaur Warriors. And now what we have ending today very soon is 9 hours to go on Endless Winter, the game I've been most excited about so far, and excited to the point that I did fund it. I did fund the base pledge, which is $60. And, well, just look at the game. It's a beaut. I'll watch through the video here so we can check that out. Full volume. It's...
My people are storytellers.
I'm going to skip through...
Our elders told us of when they were driven from their homes by frigid
the lower
wind
part, because it is a
into the
4-minute
new
video.
continent. But they are
So you can always come back and watch it yourself.
One mammoth can feed an entire tribe for weeks. Our elders teach each particular phenomenon. Players guide the development of their tribes across several generations. Monolithic structures. Endless Winter is provide a variety of unique effects. As an alternative, Endless Winter Paleoamericans is the latest title from designers standing production quality. Not to mention, it packs away neatly into a custom insert. But the Cave Paintings expansion introduces experience.
Custom insert. And they have expansions going and all that, and you do get one, I believe, with the base pledge. So, I have to say, first of all, what an excellent video. This video covers everything you want, almost everything. It covers the lore at the start, and not too much of it, and then the rest showing gameplay, everything that's unique about the game, showing actual game footage. And really in-depth and really nicely put and narrated, covering all the points, and it's checking most, if not all, the boxes. So really well done on that video, and obviously the funding can attest to that. So their goal was 30,000. They're hitting almost 850,000 right now. They have 9 hours to go. What I'm excited about is to see what their latest unlocks are going to be, as their last pledge was exciting. I mean, their stretch goal was at 680,000 euros. And now we have 3 mystery ones. I'm sure all 3 of these mystery ones will be revealed. We'll see what those will be. And so I'll be keeping an eye on that. I definitely recommend this game, either whether you're backing for as an investment and to sell it back once you get it, or if you want to get it as a good game. I would recommend it either way. I think there's no lose in backing this game, unless you, of course, need that money for something else more important. So let's look at the stretch goals just really quick. The first one was Endless Winter will be funded. All right, so that was the first initial goal. 3 sacred stones, 8 sacred printed tribe figures. Cool. A new animal. Wooden tribe markers with custom shapes. Okay, so custom shapes to the markers. Unique art for each starting deck. Cool. Card upgrade, ivory core linen finish. Let's see, frost finish on the tiles. Printed megaliths, screen printed megaliths. So you get some images on those tokens, and then we get round marker, wood custom shape, screen printed score markers, chief ability cards. So you get a lot of stuff. Spot UV on the whole box. Terrain tiles, linen finish. So now linen finish on terrain tiles. I think everything has ended up being a linen finish. Okay, so we get more glacier tokens. Unique card on each player board. Screen printed markers, linen finish, giant beaver. Awesome. Screen printed rafts, very nice. So all these tokens are going to look nice, not just regular meeples, but with screen printing on them. Terror bird, sweet. Animal board tokens, linen finish, terrain tile, washed minis. This is one I'm really excited about, and it's a Kickstarter exclusive, and that's washed minis. So they get this ink wash on the minis, so they're not just plain plastic minis. They actually have a little bit of inking to them, so the details stick out. That's really cool. That's something very rare to see on a basic Kickstarter pledge. That's usually a upper pledge, so that's awesome. That's the first time I've actually seen that, so very cool. Thumb tabs for expansions. Cool. Mastodon, awesome. Screen printing on the camps, sweet. Linen finish. Cap boards, burial grounds cap boards, okay. And deluxe trays, main and 4-player trays. Is that for every pledge? That's really nice. Linen finish for all expansions, there you go. Screen printed landmarks, new landmark monolith. That was a big one that hit in. So new landmark. And that's an influence from where? From, I think, a movie. Was Annihilation? Something. Or no. I forgot. No, it was something like Space Odyssey. Next, liner for both boxes. You get art on the interior of the boxes. That's pretty awesome. Something, again, you don't see often. So they're going all out. And with the, base boxes, the core box, which is awesome. Fish tokens module, sweet. Painter tribe cards. So that's for an expansion. This one's for an expansion. Next is dual layered megalithic. I really like this one. Dual layered boards, so you can fit your tokens on there and they won't slide around. Mammoth module, which is awesome, and looks like you get the miniature, so very cool. And then the 3 mystery ones. So that's really awesome. I'm excited about this one. I'm pretty sure I'll keep my pledge. I'm going to look a little deeper into it and within the next 9 hours to make sure I keep my pledge. remember, you can always make a pledge and then cancel it. Other things we have ending soon is 17 hours to go on Dire Alliance. We'll skim through the videos just so you get a taste of what it's like. You can watch more of it on your own. So these brothers, twins, talking about the game.
Check all the details below and hope to see you backing, but thanks for checking it out. Yep.
All right, so you get the base game right here and all the miniatures here. If you want both of them, you can get both of them for $109, I believe. The miniatures are $70. You get a lot of miniatures. You get over 100 miniatures, or over 109 to be exact, something like that. Let me see here. Yep, and the other box is $50, and that's for the game. So if you don't know it, I'd recommend getting the game, because the miniatures might not even be that necessary, looking at how many creatures will be entering and moving around. So I'm not sure how the gameplay works, so do check it out if you're interested. Check out the game first, or get the miniatures if you want them for other games especially, and see how necessary they are to this game too. A lot of them are going to be repeats, that's why you're getting so many, but they are good looking miniatures, and it's not often that you'll see straight out horror miniatures, you know, like basic horror movie characters. This guy's really cool looking. So, and the Wolfman is really cool looking, and that's a miniature you don't often see. You do see werewolf stuff and stuff like that, but the Wolfman you don't see often, and that's a really good looking one, actually, I have to say. His pose is great. I'm liking the texturing. Well done on that one. Is that Igor Bearers? So there you have it. There's the miniatures. And yeah, if you're interested, check it out. It'll be ending in 16 hours, so no more talk about that. And Deck of Beasts is ending in 27 hours. These are 5th edition D&D monster cards with awesome illustrations on one side and information on the back. And congratulations to these guys. I've had an idea like this. I think you can always come up with something like this and get it funded. Maybe not crazy, but they really looked gorgeous. The concept art of these, look at that. That looks nuts. I'm loving it. That's why I had to keep an eye on this, even though I don't play D&D currently. So, 17, let's see, they did create 17. So, $11,000. I'm surprised it's not more, to be honest. But congratulations on that. Next, in 42 hours, we have Feed the Kraken, ending a social deduction game of 3 and more players. I believe it's at least 3, if not more players. 5 to 11 players. So you need at least like 5 players to play this game. And next is 43 hours to go. Is that more or less? Yeah, that's more. Vanguard Velocity. I'll be looking at that in more depth later as well. Looks like they may not be funding, but it looks like a good game. And then this introductory kind of dungeon crawler game. I'm really loving the aesthetics to it. That's it for now. Tons for Hustle still has 62 hours to go. That's another hot one. And that's it. So stay on the lookout for more. Check out Endless Winter. Definitely recommend that one. I don't think you can lose out on that one. All right. Thanks for watching. Still no tagline for the ending, so I guess stay boarded and enjoy your day.